What it is, YouTube? It's your boy Tavion's Garage, and I'm finally back with another video. I know it's been a long time. I know I haven't posted or been consistent like I said I was going to be, but none of that matters because all that matters is I'm about to be consistent now. We about to lock back in. I got a lot of new exciting things coming for this OBS truck and for the channel in general, you feel me? But mainly one of the questions I get asked a lot is how much did it cost to swap your car? And today that's pretty much what we're going to be going over. We're going to be going over the cost. Well, mind you, I'm probably not going to add the motor and trans in, but I added in as if, because I built this motor a long time ago. It was in a different car, and I started off with a short block. So, you know, I had nothing but a block. It was just a 5.3 block, so I had to buy literally everything for the motor. So I'm not going to add that in to how much it costs to build one of these trucks, because it is fairly cheap, but it also depends on what's your budget. You know what I'm saying? Because what's cheap to me may not be cheap to you. So starting off with the fuel system, I got like a brand new, I have all the links and everything in the description, or just let me know how much, if you need the link or whatever, I can pull it up and give it to you. But starting off with the fuel system, I pretty much have a air motor pump. I have the stock gas tank, it's brand new though, and I have the stock unit, sending unit, that's brand new, with let me see if I can get under here and show you guys. I had to get down and get some shade, you know what I'm saying? That sun is beaming right now. But when it comes to fuel system, it just depends on what's your end goal. You know what I'm saying? So this is gonna be like this is my NA street fun truck, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't go crazy when it goes to like the fuel system. I just got an air motor pump, Corvette regulator, you know, all that stuff. I would probably say my fittings and hoses costed more than what the big components cost. You know what I'm saying? The air motor fuel pump is like $135. I'll put up pictures of everything that I'm talking about, and so you guys can see and keep track of how much everything costs. And then probably fittings. The fittings just add up because it's like $10 here, $13 here. I use Red Horse, so it's like one of them non-negotiables. That's cheap to me. I know there's cheaper options, like you can go with Evil Energy, or like some, you know, eBay type brands, but I don't really want to run into no like issues where I'm leaking or something like that and I'm on the side of the road because a fitting failed or whatever. But I'll probably say fuel system altogether, probably less than $300, $400. Yeah, probably less than $300, $350 max. No, I'll probably say $400, $500 less. Yeah, let's go with $500. I think $500 is the good number. Yeah, so $500 is gonna be the cheapest. That's all the fuel system, all the fittings and all that. Pretty straightforward, bro. I swear to God. When you building shit like this, bro, this should be cheap. Like, it'd be cheap as hell. Dang, if it focus. Now, like I said, I got a lot of things planned for this truck. Speed Engineering just revised their long tube headers, so I plan on replacing that. But those shorty headers cost, I want to say, like, I got them for a deal, so I can't really add that in there. I'll put up a picture of how much they cost normally. I have Dirty Dingo LS swap plates. I have an eBay oil pan that's probably needed, because when you drop pretty decent, you know what I'm saying, that matters. Can't really, you know. This radiator came from Amazon. I think it was $350, but I'm probably gonna change it, go back with a 454 radiator and Ford 2011 fans. But this radiator was like $350. No, it was like $250 or something like that. And I'm going over like all the stuff that you absolutely need. So when it comes to wiring, my harness, I got a BP automotive harness. Look, this is how you know I ain't drove this truck in a long ass time. It was just one that came out of there and started attacking me. Look, what I noticed when I was editing this video, that I really didn't go in detail of like the transmission cross member You know, really, I guess when it comes down to swapping like an OBS or any vehicle, for the most part, this can apply for every vehicle. You pretty much only have to worry about, like I said, it depends on your end goal, but to just get the motor and trans in there, you only really, and to wire it up and start it, you really only need to worry about like maybe like 8 parts, you know what I'm saying? So you got the trans cross member, that comes with whatever transmission you're using, but I believe if you're using a 4060, you use the stock one, which that's what I use. I even think for a 4080, I think you use the stock one, but there's companies out there that sells, you know what I'm saying, aftermarket cross members, transmission cross members. You know, fuel system, you use the stock fuel system with the stocks in the unit. You can just put a pump to flow for the LS injectors and all that, you know what I'm saying? So you got that for the fuel system. For the motor part, Dirty Dingo, I seen people use ICT billet. I tried it first with the stock clamshell. I tried to use the ICT billet conversion swap plates, but that did not work for me. So I ended up going with the Dirty Dingo, and it solved my problem. And it allows you to push the motor either forward or backwards and put it back in the stock location, so everything will line up like how it's supposed to. So now you got fuel system out the way, you got your transmission cross member out the way, you got your swap plates. You can even use the truck oil pan if you want to, if you're on a real budget. But you know, these Chinese oil pans, they work, you know what I'm saying? So I really know the need to really spend like $500 on the same, you know what I'm saying? Like, Holly be rebranding, I don't know, I don't want this to miss out on some blessings, you know what I'm saying? Holly, if you're watching this, all I use is Holly parts. But headers, you got Speed Engineering, you got Scalding, however you say that, but Speed Engineering has pretty much, like I said, revised their headers, and now they have long tube headers. They're not cheap, but you know, hey, it costs to do this stuff. So, and I really wouldn't look at it to do a swap. I wouldn't look at it for it to be cheap. It costs to play. You know, if you jump in a car scene and you're looking for the cheapest way to get in it, that's, even like, I have limited resources as well, you know what I'm saying? I'm not rich, or you know, but I know what I want, and if I'm investing in something, I'm going to get, you know, I don't care about the price at that point. If this is something I want, I'm gonna go get it. You feel me? And if you're like that, then you can relate. But if not, then I think you're probably in it for the wrong reasons, and you should probably rethink why you're really doing this, because if you don't do it right the first time, you probably will spend a lot more money, you know what I'm saying, doing a swap versus just buying the correct parts and doing your research. And that's why I'm trying to help you guys. I'm trying to help you guys, you know, limit that. So when it comes to making like a build list, in my opinion, I think this video is kind of cool, but it is very difficult doing it because I needs to know your end goal. And that's the only way I really can do it, because you got cams, you got actually rebuilding the motor, and that alone costs a lot of money. You know, you got rebuilding the transmission, that alone costs a lot of money. And that's the main stuff. So when it comes, and then all the small stuff like sensors. I think sensors alone, you can spend like $300 to $400 just on sensors when it comes to like the math. Unless you got a plug. If you got a plug, then it shouldn't be that hard. But I also don't buy, Rock Auto is cheap. I also don't buy Chinese eBay sensors because they just don't work. The auto body is just one part, but that's pretty expensive. You got your oil dipstick, your transmission dipsticks. You know, some Chinese ones work, some don't. You know what I'm saying? So it just all depends. I know Low Car, they're pretty proud of their dipsticks, and them ones run about 130 a piece, dang near, if not more. So, and I use those, you know what I'm saying? But that's cheap to me, but I know to other people that might not be something, you know, you're willing or wanting to spend. So I hope this video helped somebody, or if you have questions, I tell you guys all the time, just comment, you know what I'm saying? If you comment, I'm gonna let you know what it is, for real. And I answer I answer every question you guys have. Reach out to me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, whatever, you know what I'm saying? I answer y'all questions, because I want to see y'all on the road just as bad as I see yourself on the road, because I care, you know. I know when it comes to YouTube, it's hard to find those videos that are straight to the point and actually gives you all the the information that you need to complete a task. So that's why I did YouTube, so I could ease that for, you know, some people, whoever stumbled upon it, you know what I'm saying, and ease that for you guys. But yeah, hopefully this video helped. I can't really think of too many more things that you like absolutely need, because like intakes cost a lot, and that just preference. Trouble SS intake, as y'all see out there, if you look at the information out there, they make some of the best power stock. So, you know, they're not cheap to get, but they're out there, and they're, in my opinion, they're cheap compared to like a fast intake, which is like $1,000. You know what I'm saying? Plus, you know, just like the engine harness, you got Holley that's like, I think like 1,800 with the transmission control. I just go with the stock, you know, rewrapped $650, or it could be like $1,000 if you buy like their whole kit, which comes with a lot of sensors as well. But yeah, hopefully this video helped you guys out. Don't be scared to like or comment. Please give me your feedback so I know what I'm doing wrong, or just let me know if you messing with the video. Please subscribe. Well, subscribe if you want to. I'm just here to let you know that if you do subscribe, I am very informative. I'm trying to break out of this like so serious, you feel me, personality that I have, and I'm trying to be like more open and like show my real self, but only that's going to come with time and being consistent, you feel me? So this is really just me opening up type shit. So yeah. Hopefully the video helped you guys out, or help somebody out, and share it. Should help somebody else out that's trying to build, you know what I'm saying, a truck. There's not too many people out here in the OBS scene that's really helping people, I want to say. I mean, there is some people, but it's like they stopped. So, you know, I'm about to pick up the slack. That's your peace, nigga. Hey, that been knocking nigga out. Hold on. Let me hit it back real quick. Yep. Looking ass. I'm out. Spider webs everywhere. But I'm finally motivated to hop back on it or whatever. But when it comes to engine harness, I went with a BP Automotive engine harness, and that was $650. I had a computer already, so you know, it's pretty straightforward right there. But when you see the swap, what else? Trailblazer SS intake. It's like $300 on Facebook Market. I'm pretty sure you can find it cheaper, but you might have to piece some things together. I already had my injectors. Shoot, it's really not much when you talking about this. Talk about swapping a car when it comes to like the big things, like little stuff, of course, like hoses, power steering hoses. I made my own power steering lines. Those fittings alone were like $50 a piece or $35 a piece, somewhere around there. And again, I'm gonna be putting all of this stuff in the description, so you guys can see how much it really costs. These are just numbers I'm throwing out. Later on, I'm gonna edit the video and drop everything that you guys need to see up in here. I haven't done anything to the rear end. Drive shaft, I had it made. It was like $450. It's a custom aluminum drive shaft or whatever. There's a big, like when it comes to wiring up the vehicle and breaking down that stock harness, I took my harness to, if y'all go back in the other videos, you'll see him. I took my harness to a guy, Skyler, and he taught me and chopped it down for me for about cheaper than what he doing it now. I think he doing it now for like $300, but he did mine for like $150 or $200, and he didn't loom or anything like that, so I had to do all that stuff. But you know, the information is out there. You can do it yourself, you know what I'm saying? And the only way this shit could be cheap is if you are doing this shit yourself. If you're paying somebody else to do this, you got to talk about labor and then parts, so that, hey, it can add up. Throttle body is about, I got this from somebody else. I paid like $80 for the throttle body, but I'll put a link on how much that is. Throttle cable, I'm just using the I'm probably about to change it because look how much slack that is. Probably gonna change it to like a low car throttle body, throttle cable, but this is just a 5.3 truck throttle cable. Intake, I had this laying around, but it's some eBay, $60 fucking eBay. I haven't done the brakes. Yeah, hopefully I did a good job at explaining how much, you know what I'm saying, it really costs. I think it's less. If you ask me, it just honestly depends on what's your end goal. But I believe it is super cheap to build these fucking cars. Like, I don't know how in depth you guys want me to go, because you could get a whole donor car and slap it in there and be good. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of hard to really explain. I could just only explain like what I have and what I have into the car. But like I was saying, there's gonna be a lot of changes coming to this truck. I'm putting a whole different harness on it. I'm changing the trans. That's gonna be exciting. Gonna be doing rear disc brakes, rebuilding this 10 bolt. Shoot, changing out interior, cleaning the interior up because it is pretty raggedy, you know. Just like I need a new pin in my door, because when I shut the door it doesn't fucking shut. But oh man, like, look at my seats. I need new seats. Only thing that look nice is the damn headliner. Y'all can see that. Other than that, and the steering wheel. I hope this video makes sense, and I hope I explained a lot or enough to at least get you guys on the road. Because when it comes to these trucks, bro, I swear to God, it's stupid cheap. Like, if you could buy a truck for $2,000, that's what I did. I got this truck for $2,500. Pull it out, put a donor motor in there, donor motor and trans in there. Could use the old trans, and then drop the tank, put a new sending unit, new pump, change the fit, like get fittings for the rest of the fuel line, get a standalone harness. Shit, this shit cheap as fuck. I mean, if you ask me, I like trucks a little bit more than the other cars because they're a little bit more difficult. Actually, they're all the same in my opinion. It's real cheap though. So if you guys enjoyed this video, this video was helpful, please subscribe, please tune back in, please show love to your boy, because we're about to be dropping consistent bangers for you guys for the rest of the year. Well, shit, forever. I'm trying to make a new staple for myself in this OBS game. You know what I'm saying? I got big things going. I got big dreams, just small pockets right now. That's gonna change. So I see y'all until next time. Peace.